Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Hasbro in their G.I. Joe Classified series, we are featuring the Crimson Bat. Okay, we've already had a couple of bats already in the Classified series. There was the first release, there's this one, and there's also the Python Patrol. The original release, I think for a lot of people that hits all the nostalgia chords. I do like the look of the Crimson Bat, though. I think it looks really cool. I was kind of like iffy about the Python Patrol Bat, but when I did review it, I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. But there's something about the Crimson line of Cobra figures that this kind of appeals to me in some senses. For me, I always associate the Crimson Guard, or any Crimson character to be like a slightly more specialized Cobra Trooper. They're maybe higher in rank, probably more skilled, or they're kind of like, it's almost like in Star Wars with the Imperial Guard. There's just something a little bit next level about them. The box art here, this is probably one of my favorite illustrations in all of the Classified series. I think whoever drew this Cobra Bat, it did such a phenomenal job. It's like so detailed. It's so clean. It looks amazing. It's cool how he's kind of like battle damaged, and you can see underneath his visor, you can see the optics, and then like his audio, like circuitry. Really clean line work. The figure stands in, it's one of the taller figures. It stands in at 6.67 inches. Comes with all the accessories that the previous bats have come with. And I've said this before with the other ones also, the Bat is a great army builder. So if you're looking to like broaden your Cobra army, especially on the Crimson end, the Bat is the way to go. They're battle android troopers, so I love the Crimson inspired footlocker. I like how it's red like that. And this is figure number 60. And then here's the figure. I mean, if you've handled the previous bats, you know what to expect. It's more of the same, which isn't a bad thing. The first release was awesome. I did enjoy the Python Patrol, and this one's just, more of the same, which isn't a bad thing. I think it's a great figure. Alright, so, oh, cool. Alright, so one thing I don't think the other ones came with, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a lifetime since I looked at the last figure. You get the battle damaged head, which is really nice. The top part of the helm is kind of broken open, and you can see the optics right there. And then his visor is kind of like shattered. It looks really cool. That's awesome. The backpack, I believe it's the same as the previous ones. And then you can store the extra limbs on it. So if you want to swap out the different arm pieces and store it on his body, they fit on the backpack. Much like the other figures, he comes with the two different chest plates. He has the battle damaged one and then the plain one here. There's his chest. I kind of do miss the novelty of the original figure from the 80s. Of course, this is much more sophisticated in its design. But the original one had a certain charm about it. It's almost like Roboto in the Masters of the Universe. And then you just snap this on. It's kind of cool. It has his model number and whatnot. And then he has the different hands. Of course, if you remember this, you can just swap it out and then, give him the claw, which is, I think, one of the more iconic appendages for this guy. But overall, it's a nice figure. It's more of the same, yes, but it's different enough that, with the the broader range of Crimson inspired characters, this does have a place. You know, there's the upcoming Crimson Baroness. The twins, they're getting Crimson forms. And then, you know, there's all the different... I think there's the Crimson Viper, the Crimson Alley Viper, the Crimson Guard. So, lots and lots of Crimson options. It's kind of weird because in some ways I kind of feel like we got more Python Patrol and Crimson colored characters more so than the standard blue Cobra Trooper. You know, I kind of feel like everything's like more of the novelty, gimmicky color schemes. But it's a great figure. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed in this. It's more of the same, but it's still very awesome. And this kind of bothers me on some of my figures, especially when you get them new. I hate it when the ab crunch is kind of wobbly. You know, I figure over time it'll just get worse. You know, I'd rather get a new figure and have it be super tight, and then instead of getting it loose and then worrying about it later. But yeah, overall, beautiful figure. Really well done. If you're a fan of the previous releases, I'm sure you'll add this to your collection. And it's a wonderful army builder. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.